Hello and welcome again to Fox Comics in beautiful downtown Marion, Illinois, and we are unpacking this week's comic book order. Today is Tuesday, January 25th. All of these items will go on sale here in Fox's tomorrow, Wednesday, July 26th at 10 a.m. We're going to start off with some of the trade paperbacks and sundries. We're going to start with the Something's Killing the Children Slaughter packs. This is a bundle. The first 5 comics of Something is Killing the Children, 1 through 5. And it introduces Erica Slaughter and the Order of St. George to everyone. Each issue features a brand new exclusive painted cover by Eisner Award nominated artist David Mack. You might remember him from Daredevil. And it's on premium cardstock. So we have several of these. As you can see, they're beautiful covers. We have several of these. They are limited somewhat, so first come, first served. Don't ask me to hold it for you or anything like that. Show up and buy it. That's how we work. But those are pretty cool. Teen Titans Go, Superhero Girls, Exchange Students trade paper in this week. Another one that came out this week is Crisis on Multiple Earths, Crisis Crossed, Book 2. And just a beautiful, beautiful book. Fantastic, and why not? Who wouldn't love that? Also, the Symbiote Spider-Man Crossroads trade paper. Got that. And then from Marvel, some Deadpool Black, White, and Blood. And just a gorgeous large format book. Nice embossed cover. You just can't beat that. That's quality like you want it. All right. We're going to start with DC for this week's comics, with Action Comics 1039. And there's the beautiful variant cover for 1039 Action Comics. From Marvel, we have issue 87 of The Amazing Spider-Man. And there's the beautiful variant cover for Amazing Spider-Man 87. From DC, Aquaman, Green Arrow, Deep Target, issue 4. And there's the beautiful variant cover for that. From Dynamite Publishing, we have issue 5 of The Army of Darkness, 1979. And there's the variant cover for that. Right there for Dynamite. Up next from Marvel, we have Avengers Forever by Jason Aaron, issue 2. Kind of sassy and special. Speaking of special, we have the Batman Catwoman special. I believe that's going to be a one-off, but a one-shot, but there's issue 1 of it one way or the other. And a gorgeous variant cover there. Dark Horse Comics is up next with Black Hammer Reborn, issue 8. And then from Marvel, we have issue 3 of Black Panther, which is also Legacy issue 200. So congratulations, Marvel and Black Panther. That's quite a milestone. And there's a beautiful variant cover for issue 3 or 200, however you refer to it. Also from Marvel, issue 3 of Captain America Iron Man. And just a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous throwback variant cover there. Well done, Marvel. From Dark Horse Comics, we have issue 2 of the 4 scheduled for Cloaked. And then from Titan Comics, we have issue 1 of Cowboy Bebop. And then some of the variant covers we have for Cowboy Bebop. Right there. And then another Cowboy Bebop there. From Boom Studios, we have issue 6 of the 6 scheduled Dark Blood. Great story. If you haven't read it, you might want to dig in and get some of that, or wait for the trade paper, either one. But a very good story. DC is up next with issue 4 of DC versus Vampires. And just a outstandingly gorgeous variant cover on that. Really beautifully done. Good job, DC. From Image Publishing, we have issue 50 of Rick Remender's Deadly Class, A Fond Farewell, Part 2. And again, there's the variant cover for that. Marvel's up next with The Death of Doctor Strange, issue 5. And then there's the variant cover there. DC is up next with Deathstroke Incorporated issue 5. And again, there's the variant cover. Also from DC, Detective Comics issue 1050. And there's the variant cover. From Marvel, issue 3 of Chip Zdarsky's Devil's Reign. And then there's the variant cover for Devil's Reign, issue 3. Also from Marvel, Devil's Reign Winter Soldier, issue 1. One of the tie-ins they have. Boom Studios brings us issue 36 of Firefly. And sometimes when you open Firefly up really slowly, you can hear Joss Whedon bad-mouthing the cast members of Justice League. It's kind of magic that way. DC is up next with issue 778 of The Flash. And there's the variant cover for Flash 778. God bless you. Up next we have from Image Publishing, issue 5 of Frontiersman. Zenoscope brings us issue 56 of Grimm Fairy Tales. And there's the variant cover for Grimm's Fairy Tales issue 56. From Image Publishing, we have Girl Scouts issue 3. Also from Image Publishing, we have Gunslinger Spawn issue 4. And there's the lovely variant for Gunslinger Spawn issue 4. Valiant Publishing brings us issue 4 of The Harbinger. And if you have that on your pull list, you will be getting the pre-order edition. Different cover and more pages of content for the same price. DC is up next with Harley Quinn, issue 11. And there's the variant cover for Harley Quinn, issue 11. Also from DC, that's the variant cover. Jumping ahead of myself a little bit. That's the Peacemaker variant cover for Harley Quinn, issue 11. Ablaze brings us issue 5 of He Who Fights with Monsters. Dark Horse brings us issue 4 of Hellboy, Silver Lantern Club. AWA Upshot brings us issue 2 of Hotel, volume 2, issue 2. Boom Studios brings us House of Slaughter, issue 4. And there's the variant cover for House of Slaughter, issue 4. From DC Black Label, we have issue 4 of The Human Target. And there's the variant cover there. Then from Image Publishing, we have issue 28 of The Ice Cream Man. Almost looks like a coverless comic. And the variant cover for Ice Cream Man, issue 28. Dynamite Publishing brings us issue 7 of The Invincible Red Sonja. And really a badass cover there of Invincible Red Sonja, issue 7. Great variant. And speaking of great variants, of course we have plenty of Frank Cho's variants for Invincible Red Sonja. His are always whimsical and great and fun and wonderfully drawn. Marvel is up next with Iron Man issue 16. Dark Horse brings us issue 3 of Joy Operations. Brian Michael Bendis' new title for them, and there's the variant cover there. DC brings us issue 71 of Justice League. And there's Justice League 71 variant cover. Marvel brings us issue 1 of Marauders Annual. Speaking of issue 1, Marvel brings us issue 1 of Mary Jane and Black Cat Beyond. And I don't even have to look. That is going to be a Peach Momoko variant if I ever saw one. Next up from Image Publishing is issue 36 of Monstrous. I know I've said this for 35 other appearances of this book, but if you haven't read Monstrous, do yourself a favor and pick it up and read it. You will enjoy it a great deal. IDW brings us issue 4 of My Little Pony Generations. And then from Boom Studios, we have Kieran Gillen's Once and Future. From DC is up next. We have issue 1 of their Black Label series, Peacemaker, Disturbing the Peace. And there's the wonderful variant cover there. Really, really cool. Boom Studios is up next with Power Rangers Universe, issue 2. And then from DC, issue 10 of Robin. And there's the variant cover for Robin, issue 10. Yay! You can hear the crowd chanting now. Back for Image, issue 55 of Fiona Staples and Brian K. Vaughan's saga. We've waited about 3 years for this, and so we are happier than pigs in a parlor to get that. Aftershock Comic brings us Seven Swords, issue 5. Dynamite brings us Sheena, Queen of the Jungle. And there's the variant cover for Sheena, Queen of the Jungle, issue 3. And then from IDW, Stephen King and Owen King's Sleeping Beauties, issue 9. DC brings us Static, season 1, issue 5. And there's Static, season 1, issue 5, variant cover. Marvel brings us issue 4 of Star Wars, The High Republic Trail of Shadows. There's the variant cover for that. Image Publishing brings us Stray Dogs, Dog Days, issue 2. And as always, the wonderfully whimsical variant cover for Stray Dogs. DC is up next with issue 6 out of the 6 scheduled for Superman 78. And there's the variant cover for Superman 78. Also from DC, a one-shot called Superman and Robin. And there's the variant cover there for Superman Robin, issue 1. Also from DC, Task Force Z, issue 4. And there's the variant cover for Task Force Z, issue 4. Also from DC, Teen Titans Academy, issue 11. There's the variant cover there. From AWA Upshots, Michael Straczynski's Telepaths, issue 5. From Marvel, we have issue 21, and Donny Cates, Marvel and Donny Cates, issue 21 of Thor. And there's the lovely variant for Thor 21. IDW is up next with Transformer Beast Wars, issue 12. Image Publishing is up next with Two Moons, issue 9. And the variant cover for Two Moons, issue 9 is right there. From Dynamite, we have Vampirilla Unholy. And that is issue 2. And I believe that's got to be a Perillo cover. I think this is an Art Germ cover for issue 2. And then I think that is a Perillo variant as well. From Zenoscope, we have Van Helsing, Return of the League of Monsters, part 2 of 2. And there's the variant cover for Van Helsing, Return of the League of Monsters. DC brings us issue 7 of Wonder Girl. And there's a beautiful variant cover of Wonder Girl, issue 7. From Marvel, we have X Deaths of Wolverine. I don't know if that's 10 deaths or X Deaths of Wolverine. Whichever it is. There you are. And then just some beautiful variant covers for this one. That's the Stormbreakers variant. And then we have X-Men issue 7 from Marvel as well. And a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful variant cover for that. That looks like all of the comics out this week at Fox's. Remember, all of these items will go on sale tomorrow morning, Wednesday, January 26th, here at Fox Comics in beautiful downtown Marion. Thanks.